Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a really fun video and it's a tag all about eyeshadow palettes. So I'm going to be going through my eyeshadow palettes and sharing them with you guys, a couple of them, and it's like different categories, so it's just a fun video. So this was created by Samantha March and Allie Glines, I believe, and I watched Leah Janae. I hope that's how you pronounce their name. I watched her video and she did one like this and I was like, I want to try that out. So that's what we're doing today. I'm in my living room and my ceiling fan's on because it's super hot, but it's raining outside. So if you hear some background sounds, I'm sorry. But yeah, I have my basket of goodies right here. So let's just jump on in. I also have my notes right here and my handwriting is literally terrible, but yeah, let's just start. So for the first category, it's the newest. My newest palette would definitely have to be the Bretman Rock Wet n Wild collaboration palette. It is so cute. So it's called the Jungle Rock palette. The shades are really pretty and I love that it has some fun colors but also some everyday colors. It is super affordable as well. I snagged this at Ulta. I believe it was like the last one there and I was like, I want to try this out. So it's pretty good. I really like this one so far. The next category would have to be my oldest palette. So my oldest palette is definitely my old Too Faced chocolate bar. I don't use this palette as much as I used to, but I do think it's a staple and really good for beginners because it just has a lot of easy colors to use. So I still recommend this to people a lot of the time. So the next category is most expensive, and that would have to be my Huda palette. I have a couple of her palettes, but I just grabbed this one to show you guys. They are about $65. That's the most expensive palette I have. I haven't been able to bring myself to buy one more expensive than that because I think that is like kind of crazy. But it is so gorgeous. I do love it. Next is my most affordable palette, and that would have to be my Believe Beauty eyeshadow palette. This one is in the shade Nearly Nude, and you can get these for literally $5 at the Dollar General. This shade is blinding. It's literally gorgeous. Hopefully you can see that kind of. I believe this is the most inexpensive palette I have in my collection, and for $5 it's honestly so good. Like, it is really pigmented, the blendability was great. They have a couple other ones that I haven't tried. I only have this one, but I can say that it is very good for the price. Next is the Everyday palette, and I would have to say the Thirsty palette by Jeffree Star. I love all his stuff. Like, I just think he is so hilarious and funny and crazy. But this palette. It is really pretty. It has a nice selection of like sparkles. It has a nice selection of metallics, some fun colors, and like some peachy orange tones. This just literally speaks to me. I just am drawn to this palette and I just love it. The next category is most colorful, which I think we already know who that is also going to have to be. Jeffree, of course. I have the Jawbreaker palette. I love this palette. I'm wearing it on my eyes today mixed with a little of the James Charles. But this is just stunning. I love this. You could create literally anything you would want. And then it also has a huge mirror, you can see. My smallest palette that I own would have to be my Tarte Pro To Go. It's just itty bitty. It's like the size of my palm. But I love this. My sisters got this for me. I think it was for my 18th birthday. It was one of my birthdays. It was really sweet of them to get that for me. But it's just super cute. It's really nice if you're traveling. I've used the gold shade down here at the bottom as a highlight all the time, and it just has like a little staple. It's like a little staple compact. Like, it has anything you need to create like a quick little look. So this is really cute and tiny and I love it. I just stick it in my bag if I'm going to like spend the night at someone's house or something. This is great to just bring along with you because it doesn't take up a lot of room and it's not unnecessary, you know what I mean? Like, it's just a cute little size. Next is biggest palette. My biggest palette I think is my Morphe James Charles palette. I think this is the biggest one I own. I also have the Dare to Create by Morphe, which is like the same size, but I thought I would show this one since, you know, it's all the rage. Everyone has this palette and loves this palette. It really does honestly have everything that you would need, pretty much. Like, it has a very good selection of colors, so I do really like this palette. I haven't had much problems with any of the shades except the like highlight color. I always want to use this as a highlight. I think it's so pretty, but it always gets hard pan on me for some reason. I don't know why, but that's the only complaint I have about it, is this one always gets hard pan. So for the next category, it is pick a palette with a memory, which I feel like they all have memories because I just think about what I was doing at that time and all that stuff. The one I decided to pick for this was the Love Trust in Fairy Dust palette by Tarte. It is this super gorgeous glittery palette. It's literally the cutest packaging I think they've ever done. I love glitter, so this is like everything to me. But I actually, you know how they have those giveaways on their Instagram where you like tag your friends or comment a certain emoji or something? I did that and they messaged me and I actually won this in a giveaway. So I was like, whoa. So they sent me this palette. It was like you could pick whatever. Okay, rude car going down the road. I'm trying to talk about my sparkly palettes. They were like, you can pick any palette you want off our website. And of course I had to pick this one because she is a whole gorgeous sparkly queen. On the inside it looks like a flower, which I thought was really amazing, and the highlight in there is super pretty. I just loved everything about this. So this is my palette for best memory because I think that is so cool that I won a Tarte giveaway. Like, wow, I never expected. I always enter those thinking like, oh, you know, like, might as well. And then I actually won one. I was like, hello. So if you see those, enter them because you could win, sis. Next thing I have is Worth the Hype. So a palette that it was like super hyped up and I think is also awesome, it was worth the hype, was the Naked Urban Decay Honey palette. I think this is literally beautiful. Let me open her up. I think this palette is so pretty. I love the yellow tones and everything in here. So I think this one is definitely worth the hype. It has great pigmentation, and it's just so different, I feel. I love the golden yellowy tones in this, and the packaging, like, oh, it's just so cool and different. I really love this one. I think it was worth the hype. And when I bought this one, a lady in front of me gave me a $10 off coupon. I was like, I am blessed. I'm really making some friends in Ulta today. I was so happy. The next thing is not worth the hype, which I didn't really have a bad one, or one that I thought was so bad to mention, so I'm skipping that one. Fave from Fave brand. Ever since I got this palette, it has literally changed the game for me. Like, it is such a good palette. It blends, it has beautiful colors, it has sparkle, it has metallics, it has mattes, it has everything I've ever wanted. And that is why this one is my favorite, because also I love Tati. Like, she is, I love her. She's been on YouTube for so long creating the most amazing videos, and she's just so genuine and sweet. So when she had a palette release, I knew I had to get it. I did a whole video on this. If you want to check it out, I will link it below. But this is definitely like my favorite palette, and I love her brand. I can't wait till she comes out with more. But yeah, let me show you. It also has a huge amazing mirror. Like, look how freaking stunning. So my fave from Fave brand is definitely Tati Beauty. Love you, queen. The last one is the most used palette. So the most used palette that I've ever had, I believe, would have to be my Graveyard Girl Swamp Queen palette. And this is by Tarte. The first time I ever even like discovered YouTube was when I found Graveyard Girl's channel. And I still like her. I think she is so funny, and she does unique, cool videos, and she does fashion, and I don't know, she's just a very fun person and she's different. That's what I like about it. So yeah, when she collabed with them, I was so excited. I had to get the palette, and this palette has been through it. Let me just tell you, she is on her last limb. Like, she's broken. Let me just, like, when you open it up, like, I've used it so much that, like, this part came off the mirror. Like, this part is, like, needs to be re-glued. Like, she's about to fall out of her package. She's about to fall out. Like, she's coming apart. But anyways, I've used all the highlight. I've used like look at the bronzer. I loved that bronzer so much. It's still such a good palette. I wish they would bring it back or do like a second collab with her. That would be so awesome. Anyways, guys, I think that is all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed me rambling on about some more of my palettes, my favorite thing to do. But yeah, I really enjoyed making this video. I hope you guys are staying safe and happy and healthy during this time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below. We're almost to 200 subscribers, which is so cool. But yeah, I will see you all in my next one.